Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my leg day stretch routine. This video is in real time, so feel free to follow along with me. Before beginning a workout, it's really important to stretch to not only prevent injury, but also improve your mobility, which will ultimately improve your workout. I'm starting off with leg swings to open up my hips and unlock any tight muscles. Grab onto something for support and swing your leg forward and backwards. Don't think about it too much, just have fun with it, and do this about 15 times on each side. Moving on to some more hip openers. Bring your knee towards your chest and rotate outwards in a circular motion about 8 times. Switch directions, circulating your hips inwards. It's totally normal to feel more tension on one side, so don't feel discouraged if this is your case. My left hip is always tighter than my right. Now repeat on the other side. 8 circular motions outwards and 8 circular motions inwards. Let's make our way down to the floor on all fours. Step your foot forward into a lunge, pressing your hips forward while engaging your core. Place your hands on your front knee as you push forward and breathe in. Breathe out as you straighten your leg and fold over your hamstring in a dynamic sweeping motion. You can even use your hands like a wave to guide you. Follow with your breath for 12 reps on each side. This is a great mobility hip and hamstring opener that I love to incorporate before my leg workouts. Moving on to the other side, step your opposite foot forward, push your hips forward, place your hands on your knee, and move in a dynamic sweeping motion to fold over your hamstring and open up your hips. Step to the back of your mat with your feet wide apart. Drop down into a yogi squat or a deep squat with your hands together at your heart and your elbows pressing against your thighs. Keep your heart open and actively push against your elbows using your legs. You can move a little side to side, focusing on your steady breath. From here, place your right arm to the ground, still pressing your arm against your thigh. Reach your left hand towards the sky and breathe in. Repeat on the other side and move with your breath for one more round. Place your hands on the floor, straighten your legs, and come into a forward fold to reset your spine. The next dynamic movement is alternating side lunges. I begin low with my hands resting on the floor. Bend to one side, straightening the opposite leg and press your hips down. Flow to the other side and repeat for a few deep breaths. When you're ready, and if you're able, you can bring your hands to your chest and repeat the same movement with your chest lifted and your heels planted on the floor. Flow for a few deep breaths and feel the deep stretch in your inner thighs and hips. Moving on to the activation portion of the warm-up. Grab a band if you have one and place it above your knees. Hold on to a support, lean slightly forward with your core engaged and begin to kick your leg back and outwards slightly, ensuring your glutes are engaged. Pressing your hips forward can help you to engage the correct muscles in your glutes. Pause slightly at the top of each rep. and repeat on each side for 12 to 15 reps. Now for a superset, move on to all fours with the band still above your knees. Lean onto one side with your palm planted as you bend your opposite knee and open up your hips to the side, engaging your glutes during the whole movement. Repeat on each side for 12 reps. This is a great activation exercise for the glutes, especially paired with the kickbacks. You can repeat the superset one more time, ensuring your muscles are warmed up before we begin the workout. Now that your body and mind are warmed up, you can begin your workout, consisting of compound, unilateral, and isolated exercises. Warming up is crucial because it increases blood flow to your muscles, improving flexibility and range of motion. It also helps prevent injury and sets a foundation for better performance during your workout. A good warm-up ensures you're fully prepared to make the most of each movement and lift with confidence. Once your workout is complete, it's just as crucial to cool down with static stretches to reduce muscle stiffness and soreness. Begin an extended child's pose with your knees wide, extend your arms forward as you melt your chest to the floor. Hold for a couple of deep breaths. When you're ready, lift up and bring your right knee towards your right wrist, ankle towards your left. Extend your back leg and melt into your hips for a pigeon pose. Make sure your hips are squared and you aren't pushing yourself too hard. You can stay lifted or fold forward to rest on the floor. You should feel a deep stretch in your hips, glutes, and even hamstrings. Hold for several breaths and repeat on the other side. Bring your left knee towards your left wrist, ankle towards your right. Melt into your hips, extending your back leg towards the back of the mat. Lift your chest as you breathe in. Breathe out to fold forward. Hold in this pigeon pose for several breaths. When you're ready, gently push yourself up and slowly make your way to all fours. Next, step your right leg forward into a lunge. Place both hands inside your right foot and let gravity weigh you down in this runner's lunge. Press into your left palm as you reach back for your left foot, opening up your chest and pulling your heel towards your glute. If you're more flexible, you can reach back with both hands and press your hips forward for an intense quad opener. Release and sit back towards your heel as you stretch your right leg forward. Breathe in as you lift your chest. Breathe out and fold from your hips over your leg. Hold for a few deep breaths before we repeat the flow on the other side. Step your left leg forward into a lunge, place both hands inside your left foot and relax into this pose for a couple of deep breaths. Reach back with your left hand to grab onto your back foot, lift your chest and push your hips forward. Use both hands to grab onto your back foot if you can for an even deeper stretch. Release, sit back on your heel as you stretch your left leg forward, and remember to fold from your hips over your leg to get the most of this deep hamstring stretch. Hold this pose for several deep breaths, focusing on your inhale and exhale. Time for some lower back love. Sit on the floor with your right leg extended and your left leg bent towards you. Breathe in to lift your left arm high, keeping your chest open. Fold towards your right foot. Hang out here in the sky for a breath, and then when you're ready, reach further to grab onto your foot with your left hand. Hold for a couple of breaths and it should feel really good in your lower back. Repeat on the other side, starting with your left leg extended. Reach for the sky with your right arm, opening up your chest and folding towards your left. And when you're ready, fold even further to grab onto your foot and hold for several breaths. Reach both legs out in front of you and sit evenly on both hips. Sit up straight, reach your arms to the sky and fold from your hips over your legs, grabbing onto your ankles or feet depending on your flexibility. Keep your knees slightly bent and hold for a few deep breaths. Slowing down now, lay on your back and bring your knees into your chest. Hold this pose for a couple of deep breaths and feel your lower back melt into the floor. Extend your left leg with your right arm in a cactus position, elbow bent, palm facing the sky. Fold your right knee over your body towards the left for a supine spinal twist. Hold for a couple of deep breaths. This should feel incredible after a weightlifting session. Repeat on the other side with your right leg extended, left arm in cactus and left knee folded over to the right. Relax into this pose for several deep breaths. Once you're ready, extend both arms and legs with your palms facing up. Let yourself completely melt into the mat, focusing on your deep breaths. When you're ready to come out, give yourself a big body stretch, roll over onto one side and push yourself up to a seat. And we're done. Remember, consistency is key. Taking the time to warm up and cool down properly will help you get the most of your workouts. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!